this moment here on the Daily Blue. Welcome to the Steve Levy Show, the first of many installments to come looking into the future. We are very, very excited about this show. We welcome everyone out there on the internet, and hopefully you'll find this show to be very insightful, possibly controversial from time to time, but also important going forward. We're going to want to have you calling in and telling us your thoughts on issues of the day. Speaking of issues of the day, when I had to come up with the first topic that we would talk about on the Steve Levy Show, I thought it appropriate to talk about that issue that I was most identified with in my 26 years in public life, and that was keeping control over taxes. I'll tell you how this started out for me. I started knocking on doors as a 25-year-old trying to get into public office back in 1985. And it seemed that every house that I knocked on, whether it was a Democratic house, Republican, conservative, independent, it didn't matter, they all had the same complaint. What's your big issue? Taxes, taxes, taxes. And this was back in 85 and 86. And we saw it get even more pronounced over the years as the tax burden continued to climb higher and higher and higher. So what this show is about is not just to talk about what we did to try to get control over the tax rate, and you'll see it was only a small amount that we could control on a county level. But more importantly, this show is going to be about what you can do as a resident to lower your taxes in the quickest way possible. And it's not by going down to Hauppauge or going to Albany or going to Washington and complaining about your taxes. It's filing a tax grievance. And we have with us today two stars in that area. Debbie Moss, to my immediate right, from the Mark Lewis Tax Grievance Company. Welcome, Debbie.
Thank you.
And Dan McCormick, who joined up with the law firm I joined up with after leaving public office. That's the law firm of Campolo, Middleton, and McCormick. You are not that McCormick, Pat McCormick. You are Dan McCormick, who was once the interim assessor in Brookhaven Town, so you're the cream of the crop in that area on the commercial side. So welcome here as well.